Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. So I don't really know what the main energy is yet, and sorry if I look really tired. My allergies are going crazy right now. I took an Allegra, so hopefully it kicks in soon, just saying. But anyways, I'm not as tired as I look. I heard I'm just getting by, so someone's in that energy where they're either just scraping by financially or they're just getting by in a situation, doing the bare minimum basically. That's not for everyone. It could be someone you're dealing with or someone around you that's just not doing enough. They're doing just enough. You know what I mean? But what's weird is I was lighting the Palo Santos to, prepare for this reading, and it just wouldn't light. And I never have a problem with that. It always lights eventually, you know what I mean? But the flame kept going out. And I'm like, because usually if the Palo Santos is taking a minute to light, it's just, it's going to heat up enough. And it just kept going out, kept having to relight it. I think I had to do it 3 times before it finally caught. So there could be something that you've had to try a few times before, you caught on to it, you've got the hang of it, or it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Damn it. And I almost feel like giving up, where it's like, I've tried this 3 times and it didn't work. And now, what's the point of trying again? And then the 4th time, it's like, whew, because then it took off, actually. So I was like, something like that's going on for someone. There could be multiple attempts here at something, and I don't know where these hiccup burp things are coming in. Tried multiple times and failed. It was either failed to get somebody's attention, or it's something you're working on where it's like it's not getting traction, it's not working out. Why bother? And then right when you're about to give up, it's like, I'll give it one more shot, and then it's like, holy shit. Something like that is going on here for someone. I want to say the date for some reason. So today is September 12th, 2024. If you care to know the date, all my readings are timeless. So if you're watching this at a later date, that's totally fine. It could resonate with you. If it doesn't make sense, then it's not for you. It might make sense later on, though, especially if there's predictive energies in here. But if you question the crap out of a reading, it's probably not for you, because these are general public readings, and I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know why I'm doing this preliminary bullshit here. Because I was thinking of that the other day. There's someone I was watching, and there are some readers that do this where they have the disclaimer of, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. I am not a psychiatrist. I'm not a whatever. And that's for legal reasons, liability purposes and stuff. But to me, it's just common sense. When you're watching something on YouTube, it's not medical advice. It's not financial advice. It's, it's just information. And then whatever you do with whatever information you receive, no matter what you're watching, listening to, or whatever, is up to you and on you, I don't know why I'm going off on that. I was thinking about it, but is someone going to try to use something against another person? Because that's what it's making me think of. I almost feel like I got to cover my ass because someone's going to run with something. I don't know if it has to do with advice or readings or anything like that. It could be, I don't know, some people do that. They just run with what is said and take it as fact or gospel, you know what I mean? This is what it is because so-and-so said whatever. And that's not always the case. Actually, a lot of the times it isn't. And that's not just with readings, that's with anything. When you get advice from a trusted friend, or when you're just, say for example, you're trying to start a business and then you go on YouTube and you watch tutorials on how to do that, or the ins and outs of not even the ins and outs, but how to get started financially and how to keep track of shit. That's a how-to, but there's different ways to do things, and you don't have to do it the exact way that somebody says to. Okay, there's going to be a significance with that in here somewhere. So basically, if you take someone's advice, if you listen to them and act on whatever is said, you're like, yes, this is good advice, I'm going to do that. Or that makes sense, yes, I'm going to implement that in my life. That's your choice to do so. It's not on the other person. It's not their fault. So like whatever they said, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because it makes me feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this. I never know why messages come through in the way that they do. But it's making me think of like, okay, if somebody says, oh, it would be really great if you did blah, blah, blah. If you started this, if you did whatever. And you're like, yes. And if it worked out, you'd be like, thank you so much. That was the best fucking advice ever. Like, I'm so glad I listened to you. But if it didn't work out, you'd go, your advice fucking sucks. Like, why did you tell me to do that if you knew it wasn't going to work out? Well, whoever was delivering this information or giving you said advice probably thought it would work out. But you also have to look in the mirror and see how you executed it too, because someone could say, yeah, this is a great idea, you should go for it. But if you don't do it properly, if you don't know what you're doing, and because that's where the try again energy is, try, fail, and then it takes off, because there's some issues with fucking vehicles. There's some issues with how somebody went about something or how they started something, but it has nothing to do with the advice or what someone said. It has to do with how they handled whatever this is, or how they started it, or I don't know, it's like the lack of ambition, something. The error was not from whoever said whatever, whoever gave advice. The error is from whoever took the advice and didn't do their own research and look into how to do it properly. But I feel like I'm blaming somebody. Like, I'm mad at you because maybe somebody spent money to invest in something and it was a bad investment, basically. So they're like, oh, you give the worst advice, you suck. But it has nothing to do with you or whoever said whatever this is. Somebody just took something wrong, or they rushed into something as well. I'm not sure what they did or what this is about, but that's what it feels like. Like, I'm mad at someone for giving me crap advice, but it wasn't bad advice. It just wasn't executed right. Not enough planning in a situation or something. Infinite possibilities are here, but somebody wasn't seeing the possibilities. This feels like black or white energy, because infinite possibilities is like being in HD. It's all colorful and bright. Like, oh my gosh, like I could do this, I could do that. Like, oh, it's like brainstorming and creative ideas and going like, my life could be this if I do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, this is seeing the beauty in situations, whether they're good or bad, because a lot of times when things end for us, even if we don't want them to or they don't work out, it's probably in our best interest, because either we're not doing it properly, or like there's some things that need to be tweaked within whatever it is, or it's just not for us and it could lead us to something better. But somebody wasn't seeing the possibilities here. I don't know, I feel like I'm point blank. I'm taking something at face fucking value, end of story. So if I say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example, because someone would just take it literally, basically, instead of marinating on whatever this information is. I don't know, this is a weird example, but it's making me think of shoes. Like, you'd be like, someone could say, oh man, my feet are hurting so bad. And you could be like, well, you might need some new shoes, that could help. And yeah, new shoes would help, but sometimes brand new shoes can still hurt your feet. Maybe you need different insoles or a specific type of shoes. Maybe you always wear boots and you need to wear sneakers. It depends on what you're doing. So with that generalized information, I think I'm talking about general readings, because if you think about it, you need new shoes is very generalized. There's so many possibilities. There's so many options with what I just said. Do you know what I mean? And someone's going, oh, it's just this. It's whatever pops in their head, but I feel like I'm going to blame you for this or something. I don't know. So they just go out, spend the money, buy the new shoes, and they suck because they got the same fucking thing that they always wear. It's the same thing, just a newer version, and it still doesn't fit. It still doesn't work. It's like doing the same thing over and over and over. That can happen in relationships too, where it's like the same energy, basically the same person with a different face, in a different place. Like, okay, my ex sucks for whatever reason, you know, whatever they did to you, whatever happened, you know, whatever. But there's something that you're connected to within that person. You don't want that person anymore, but there's like a trait, an issue, but it's the issues within you is why you're drawn to that problem, I guess you could say. And then you find that same problem in somebody else, but you're not seeing it as a problem until it becomes a problem, and then you're like, all men suck, all women suck. And no, that's not the case. It's the types of people that you're drawn to because of what you need to look at within yourself and face. Someone's not facing something. They're not taking accountability for their own actions and decisions. It's a blame game. Like, it can't be me. It's never my fucking fault. It's got to be somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault. So somebody is like that. I don't know. I just feel like when shit doesn't go right, it ain't my fault. It happened because of you. It happened because of this. But what's the common denominator in all the failures in this person's life? Them. So if you, like, say that's happening to you, and even if you're not being an ass about it or anything, you're going, why does this shit keep happening? Why aren't things working out? You know, in my relationships, in business, in projects, and whatever. You know, I just don't get why the same shit keeps happening. Well, what is that same shit that keeps happening? Look at the problem and then go, okay, look at yourself. What happened to you? How do you feel about this, that, and the other? You know, like, really sit there and think about what is going on within you in order for this stuff to be happening around you or to you or whatever. Someone's very closed-minded and they won't look at themselves. This isn't like a narcissistic person or anyone. This is someone who just, I do feel a level of entitlement here, but regardless of that, it's just like they just don't take ownership for their own decisions because it's always external to them. But in order for change to happen for that person, whoever it is, they're going to have to look at themselves and realize that, you know, we're human and we all have problems to work through, you know. But someone doesn't want to admit their fault or their wrongs or that they are a part of a problem or that they created a problem. They don't want to face it, basically. Because that's just not a possibility. It's everything but me. That's what it feels like for someone. It could be a wake-up call heading that person's way. I'm just saying, because shit's never going to change unless they see things from a different perspective. And that's just for their own life. For some reason, I mean, it could be some of you viewers going through that, like questioning like why shit's going on, and then you just need to look within yourself. But I feel like it could be somebody tied to you, and they might be blaming you for some advice you gave or something that happened, something you said or did or whatever. Even if it was with the best of intentions on your end, someone isn't looking at it that way because they're not seeing past something. They're probably holding on to the past for some reason. All right, what's up with this infinite possibilities reverse? I just wanted to start singing. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. And you do. So something that somebody wanted probably isn't in their best interest, which is why it's not working out. Because if it's not for us, it will fail over and over and over. But I did start this reading off with, like, you know, fourth time's a charm, basically. Because it's like, oh, this failed, this failed. But that feels like working towards something. That doesn't feel like it pertains to another person. And sometimes you can get discouraged and be like, maybe it isn't for me. But if you've tried umpteen million times to achieve something specific and it's just not working out, it's either it's not being done properly, you need to change your approach, or it's not for you. I just heard anything is for you if you just believe in it enough. If you want it bad enough. Which is true. If you truly want something, you'll fight for it. You'll work towards it. You'll make it happen. Because you'll do the trial and error. You'll be like, oh, this ain't working out, so I'm going to do this instead. You'll make it work. You'll see the possibilities if you really want it. If you don't, you'll be like, oh, that didn't work out. Fucking A, you know? And then move on. Or do the same thing again in a different arena, basically. Keys on a ring, many options. Yeah, there's infinite possibilities here that someone isn't seeing. Decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay, I just heard don't give your key to them. So don't give your house key to whoever the hell this person is, apparently, or I don't know what key that is, but don't give your key to this person. Whatever that means. Give me more on this keys on a ring, please. Ouch, my knee just popped, that hurt. I feel like I have a lot to say, but I am drawing a blank. Someone has something to say. Keys are significant. I don't know why. Huh. Ace of Swords. Somebody definitely has a lot to say. There's many things you could say, but it's about what you should say, if that makes any sense. It's like using your voice in the proper way. Because there's a million and one things we could say to people that maybe we shouldn't for whatever reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's making me think of, I could say this, this, and this, and this about you, and I could paint a really shitty picture about you to the world because of what, you know, what I know about you, because of what I've experienced with you, whatever, you know, whatever it is. But just because I could doesn't mean I should. Does somebody want to say something nasty or something? Because I almost feel that energy of, I got dirt on you. I know this, this, and this. I could ruin your life. I could tell the whole world about your bullshit. But why bother? Like, what's the point? So you might know a lot about somebody. Maybe they're worried that you will share it, but I mean, this feels like it's ancient history, basically. So if you haven't shared whatever this is before, why the fuck would you share it now, kind of thing? Because we can know a lot and just shut up about it because it doesn't pertain to our lives, you know what I mean? And what's the point of wreaking havoc on somebody else's life, even if they've done it to you? You know what I mean? It's like being the bigger person here. I don't know. There's something, somebody might be worried about something you know, and they don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to bring it up. I really don't feel like you're going to, because whatever this is something that is long forgotten or just not significant to you. It's not important anymore. You've let it go. The Fool energy, you've moved on from it. It's taking a risk. Somebody has something to say. Yeah, somebody wants to talk to you. But it feels risky for some reason. I don't know why it's so risky. now it's making me look at, with infinite possibilities reversed, this is the only option I have. The only option I have is to talk to you now. It's not to spread shit about you, rumors, whatever. Because I feel like if any of you know anything on someone, it's not a rumor. It would be factual, be true. It's just, what's the point of upsetting the apple cart for no fucking reason if it's not going to do anything except for cause harm? You know what I mean? If there won't be a positive outcome out of what's being said, then there's really no point to it. That's just hurting another person ultimately, and I feel like most of you don't want to do that, or someone in this energy doesn't. But I don't know, there's something you know about this person and they want to talk to you. I don't know if they want to talk to you about whatever this is, or if they just need to talk to you, because I feel like it's a risk to talk to you. I don't know why. Like, the only possibility here is to speak to you, is to tell you something, is to ask you something. Some type of communication, but it's risky communication. But I feel like it's necessary because someone needs some type of clarity. They need to know something. It's like, I have to know, otherwise I'm never going to let it go, kind of thing. So someone wants to know something. I don't know if it's like, why you, like, I need to know why you walked away, or this is someone you're not dealing with, I'm going to say right now, but actually, yeah, we'll do one of these. Give me one of these for this Ace of Swords Fool energy. Mountain road. We got some mountains here. It's an obstacle. Major challenge to overcome. Yeah, this communication is a risk. And mountain road. Maybe somebody lives on mountain road, or a road that's mountainy. You are on the road to success. Major challenge to overcome. Don't worry, you'll overcome this successfully. And then we have scales. Keep your life in balance. But that's reversed. Something isn't fucking adding up here. This is confusing. I feel like somebody didn't give to you before. Whatever this relationship is to you, friend, family, otherwise, it just wasn't balanced. But I feel like this is someone you let go of because it just wasn't working out. For whatever reason, there's a million and one reasons, and it doesn't just have to be a love relationship. Someone's not in your life anymore, and it was a challenge to overcome this. Like, I didn't want this to happen. You could have tried to make this work, you know, especially if we're talking family. But and people do that in relationships all the time. Or you have a friendship that's like, yay, we're good friends. Oh, falling out. Oh, we're back, falling out. You know what I mean? It's some type of connection like that. And I feel like you're seeing just how lopsided this situation is. Or you already saw that, and you've worked towards overcoming this imbalance, because ultimately being connected to this person was creating some type of imbalance within you. It's making me think of when you guess to hang up a shelf, like, oh, I'm eyeballing it, that looks level, and then all of a sudden your shelf's like this, and it's like, oh, well, it looked level from my perspective, it looked even, and then you stand back, you move away from it and look at it, and you're like, whoa, that's wonky as fuck, that's not fair at all. That's probably why that analogy popped in my head just saying. Because it's true. If you're like right close to it and at an angle, it can look straight from where you're at. And then when you move away, step away from the problem, the person, the situation, you can see the problem. You can go, oh yeah, whoa, I was giving way too much, or I wasn't giving enough. You know, it depends on what you're looking at and where you stand in the situation. And I feel like this new perspective is allowing you to move past whatever this is, because something definitely isn't fair here. You could have taken a risk in the past to talk to this person, and it just didn't work out, and you might have questioned why, you know, like, what did I do? It probably had nothing to do with you. people have free will. We make choices all the time, whether they're good or bad, you know? Somebody didn't make the best choice because they were looking at things from their own perspective, from a shitty angle, ultimately. Okay. There'll be a successful outcome here, so that's good. Right. I feel very discouraged all of a sudden. So I don't know if somebody discouraged you or if this situation was just very discouraging, like draining, taking all your fucking energy. Energy vampire. Well, if something isn't balanced, somebody could have been sucking your ass dry, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know. That's what I feel like someone's going, I just don't know what to do here. I don't know what happened here. I just don't know. Yeah, there's definitely slow progression. This has been a slow process. Either understanding what happened here or figuring something out. Because shit's resurfacing. And I'm only saying that because I'm being reminded of a dream that I had last night. And this dream was different than dreams I've had prior. But there was a couple people in the dream. There was one person I'd never dreamt about before. I was like, that's weird. But anyways, regardless of the people, it was like I hadn't dreamt about this situation, because even though it presented differently, it was the same fucking thing. Even though it presented differently, it was the same thing. And I'm talking about an imbalance and shit not being fair in relationships and stuff. Something's resurfacing where you're looking at shit from a different angle, or I don't know, different information about this person's situation is coming up. And it's going to give you some type of clarity, because what I was getting at is that dream. I haven't dreamt about these people or the situation in a while, and I'm like, why the fuck's it resurfacing? You know, this is kind of weird. But it was different, but it was the same. It was shown to me in a different way, but it's exactly the same. And that's what people do sometimes. They can come in with that persona and the love bombing shit, or act like everything's changed and wonderful. But it isn't, you know? The same crap is still going on. They're either better at hiding it, or it will unfold down the line if you stick around or whatever, you know? I just feel like I'm basically presenting you with the same shit, but it appears different. That's what someone's doing, because now it's reminding me of a little something could be little in this situation, maybe a little at a time. If you're getting some bullshit in small doses, that helps you think, just saying. It's more confusing when you get the load of shit piled right on your ass, just saying. But anyways, regardless of that, what I'm seeing in my mind is, you know, the poop emojis and stuff. It's like someone has a little turd in their fucking hand, and they didn't do anything to it. It's just, here's this shit for you. And you're like, ugh, I don't want that. That's fucking gross. You know what I mean? So then they're like, well, I can't give this shit to you anymore because you don't like it. You don't want it. Hopefully that doesn't have to do with substances and stuff. Could be anything. I'm not going to dive into 1,000,001 ideas or options or whatever. Like, but you don't want it because you know what this is. You know it's crap. So, I got to shine it up. I got to polish this turd. So, they put a fancy little dress on it. I don't know. They dress up the shit, basically. The turd is now a fancy turd. These analogies, I'm telling you. And then they go, here you go. You're going to like this. It's pretty now. And you're looking at it like, it still smells like shit. Doesn't look like shit, but it smells like shit. Because it's still the same shit. So when I say, it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look like shit, but it smells like it, that's your intuition going, something feels off here. Something feels wrong. Something smells fishy. You know, I don't know. I don't like this. It looks picturesque. It looks good. But there's something fucking wrong here. Because there is. Because someone's serving you the same shit in a different form. Yeah, dumpster diving. Because they probably want some type of information on you. They want the dirt. Or they want to make dirt. What? Like, okay. If someone can't dig up dirt on you, if they can't find out any problematic shit about you to blah 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 to everyone to make you look fucking bad, probably because you told them to fuck off, or you will, just saying, they might make it up. And if they don't make it up, because it's like, all right, if I don't know, I'm scheming. Somebody is like planning something, basically, and it doesn't feel very good. It feels like a trap, basically. Someone wants to trap you to create dirt on you. I don't know if that already happened or if that's what's coming up here, because I said it's the same shit, just served differently. So if this has already gone on, if there was already an attempt made to do this, someone might be changing a few things and serving you the same crap because they want to make you look bad, basically. Okay, this is just an example, and it could be anything, but this would make somebody look bad. So say you're single and you're dating or whatever, whether you're online dating or you're just meeting people and enjoying life. I don't know if blah 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 blah. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking talk. All right, this is just an example. I hate it when the energies do this to me and I get all kafuckled. Somebody wants to confuse you, basically. Fill your head full of shit. So anyways, you're out there dating, you're single, and you're not doing anything wrong, and somebody approaches you. You don't even reach out to this person. You don't know jack shit about them because you just met them. Either you just met them when you were out and about, or they found you online miraculously, whatever. And you're talking to them, and they tell you that they're single. They tell you everything you want to hear, and they know what you're looking for, probably because someone's going in their ear, and you're like, wow, Prince motherfucking Charming or Princess Charming is here, holy shit, and you're happy about this. So you go out with them, maybe you even sleep with them. You start the whole dating process, and then, you get intimate, whatever, and then maybe they disappear or shit just doesn't end up working out. Whatever it is, I feel like you'll later on find out that they were married or in a relationship or something like that. They never told you, but they're going to present as though you're a homewrecker. You only like married men or women. You're the problem. I got dirt on you. You slept with a married man, a married woman. You know what I mean? And it's actually true, but you didn't know. It was all done on purpose to make you look bad. When that shit comes out, it turns around and makes the motherfucker who's actually in the commitment married. Well, maybe somebody's married. It makes them look bad because that's bad that they did it in the first place because you're single, Single as a Pringle. Or you were at the time, whatever the hell this is about. And it might not have anything to do with cheating or that specific scenario. That's just a way that someone could turn a quote-unquote fact into fiction, basically, or into a problem to make you look bad. Like, oh, shit, your past is squeaky clean, motherfucker. Or everyone already knows about what you've gone through and this and that, so I don't have anything on you. I gotta create it. So somebody created a problem. But it's not actually a problem if you were unaware, just saying, because you didn't intentionally do shit. And that shit always comes out in the wash anyways. Whether we're talking about the cheating scenario or something completely separate. That's just weird. I don't know why people go through great lengths to cause fucking problems. It just makes no damn sense to me. Mind your own damn business and live your own life and everything would be just fucking grand. So what's up with turtle power and dumpster diving? Because there's just someone here that doesn't like you, but they pretend to like you. because there was one part in this dream where, okay, I was sitting around a table, and I know the people that were at the table, but this has never happened to me in real life, so I don't fucking know. But anyways, it was a round table, and just like a kitchen table or something, and we were all drinking, just having a few drinks, and there was, I don't know, they were all friends of mine. There was someone I didn't know was there, like I've never seen a day in my life, but there was two people that I did know, and one was the female and one was the male. And the female, I was like, she was like my best friend or something. I don't know, it's closer to her. And she was talking to the dude, but I liked the dude. I liked the guy in the dream. And we're just laughing, joking, whatever. And then she climbed on his lap, but there was something blocking where I couldn't really see what was going on, but I'm like, oh, where'd my friend go? And I'm trying to look, because the second she disappeared, I couldn't see the man anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's gone. Now I have a block here. She's gone and I have a block. I can't see the person I'm interested in because she disappeared. Like, it was weird. And then I was like, what the hell? So I'm like straining and I'm peeking around this pillar thing, the wall or whatever, the blockage. And I see her making out with him. And I'm like, I was like, you fucking bitch. I was like, you know I like him. Why are you making out with him? And I just could, like, feel this conniving, like, haha, in your face energy. And I was like, what a bitch. I was pissed. I wasn't even mad at the guy. I was mad at her, because I'm like, you're supposed to be my friend. Why would you betray me like that? Someone could have betrayed someone like that, or just a friend of yours betrayed you in some way. I don't know, the true dirt is on someone else. It ain't on you, because whatever dirt's coming up with your name tied to it or on it or whatever, it's false. It's forced. It's planted evidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to make you look bad because you were vulnerable. Not letting in apprehensive exposure. Yeah, there's a level of exposure here. You expose someone's crap in some way, shape, or form in the past, and now they want to expose you, but they don't have anything to expose. They have to create this. Because what's funny is, if this has already gone on for you and someone's going, I'm keeping your fucking secret here, and you're like, what secret? And they tell you what it is. It's like, if you fucking do this or say this or whatever, I'm gonna share it with everyone. And you're like, I didn't fucking do anything wrong. Go ahead. They're gonna go, what the fuck? That's if they even say anything to you. If they even want you to know. This is some type of retaliation. And it's probably from an ex-friend. On and off. Like, oh, we're good. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. You had a falling out with someone and they don't like you. And they made out with or slept with either your partner or your love interest. If they're trying to make you look like a hoe, I'm just going to say this person's a fucking hoe. It's projection. Projecting. They're projecting their own bullshit onto you. Like, this is what I did, but I'm going to say that you did it. Trusting, belief, honesty, reliability. This person is not reliable. I feel like, yeah. This is the whole, you can trust me. I would never tell anyone. But I feel like you'd question it. Like, can I trust you? You might even say that to them. Like, can I trust you with this? If you have to say that, don't trust someone. Because you obviously have hesitations or reservations on it. Like, you're saying that for a reason. You're feeling that way for a reason. Someone here that you do trust that you shouldn't have. Yeah, my light just flashed over there. You just sort of keep your business to yourself. Yeah, there's someone around you that you can't trust. I don't think you have any major secrets, but I just wouldn't tell them anything. I really wouldn't. I don't know who they are. to you, but they have a vendetta against you. They don't really have anything nice to say or do in this situation. Someone's just stupid. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I don't like this person. They're cruel. They're mean. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna betray you. They're gonna stab you in the back. If they haven't already. There was a practice run here? What the fuck? How the hell do you have a practice run with hurting someone? Somebody could have tested your limits to see what would affect you, what would bother you, or what they could get away with. Like if you found out if it went back to them, came back to them, or how far they can go. There's a test run here with how far they can go with you. How close they can get. I don't know what the fuck a mountain is about, but the mountain is really standing out to me. I just wanted to say, how low can you go? Well, this person's going pretty fucking low. And there's a practice run on hurting you. It's almost like a test. Like, I gotta test this out and see how close I can get, to see what you'll fall for, to see what you'll believe, or something like that. To see if you'll trust me. I'm not sure if the practice run has already happened, or if that's coming up. Because something's coming up with this. That's why it's in today's reading in the first place. What's up with this practice run, this betrayal, this pain? I just feel like I really need to know what hurts you. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if that's their sun sign. Oh, I just want to say whoever this person is isn't the best parent. I don't know why I want to say that. I mean, in the card, there's a baby in the cage. But I feel like they're not the best parents, so they're not very nurturing. They might present that way to friends and family, like when they're out and about, people can see them, or their social media might show that, oh, you know, me and my kid or kids or whatever, like we're doing this is amazing. But they're not really connected to their child or children behind the scenes, because I feel she looks selfish to me. She's eating this loaf of bread and this kid's locked up in a cage. Like, I'm enjoying myself. And you're on your own. So there could be a bad parent in here. Okay. Two of Swords. I just heard, is this real or not? Okay, is this real or not? So there's definitely a level of confusion here. Four of Wands. So within a family situation or relationship, is this real or not? That the confusion, the Two of Swords is like, is this person a problem or not? Is this abuse real or not? Is this problem real or not? Because this is stable, and that looks like a loving parent, you know what I mean? The kids are happy, whatever. And this one's got one locked away. And it's like, well, what's true here? Oh, that's what that is. What's true here? Someone's trying to figure out the truth of a matter, of what happened in a situation or what's going on. Alright, give me more on the Ten of Swords, please. Where's this Betrayal. That parent thing just came out of nowhere. I don't know what. So maybe this family situation came into this situation out of nowhere. Halloween is very, very significant here as well. And I'm not sure if it's just about trick-or-treating or it feels like spiritual practices. So someone might do some type of ritual on Halloween or around Halloween. I don't know why it's so significant. Something to do with control. Having something on you, like this person could really do some damage. Look at that sword. Like, I could hit you with this. Ha 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 ha. I've got it all. I could hurt you with this. Didn't I say that already in this reading? Where some things are just better left unsaid. There's something you know about someone, and you could just wreck their life. You could just wreck them. And what you know is true. That's probably why somebody wants to get dirt on you. Why they want to create a problem for you. Because they got to make you look uncredible. They got to make you look bad so you don't say or do this. But you're not going to say or do whatever this is. Somebody fucked up because they were trying to get ahead of a problem that wasn't even a problem in the first fucking place. Because you weren't going to make it a problem. Because you're projecting. You're not conniving like they are. This person holds grudges and they're mean. Like, they do the tit for tat, eye for an eye shit, and you don't. But when you're that way, you can look at others that way. Like, oh, I would do this, so you're gonna. But you're not gonna, and you didn't, or you won't, or whatever. Someone did something, and they retaliated before there was even a problem. Before anything was even said. It's like, I gotta get ahead of this. And in doing so, it's causing more problems, basically. Wow. Someone jumped a gun on something, and if they didn't, they will. They might feel bad about it. I feel like I can't talk. I feel like I'm using the wrong words. So someone might have issues with spelling, grammar, or they don't know big words or something. Because usually my vocabulary is pretty broad, but for some reason I can't find the right words. Like, well, shit ain't coming out my mouth right. That could have happened here as well. I'm going to leave you on a Path of Shadows card, and then I'm going to go. It's time to breathe. Like, just take a breather. It's time for change. This shit's coming to an end. Hopefully. It will now. Necromancer. That's when you bring shit back from the dead. People back from the dead. But something that was dead and buried, dead and gone, not a problem, is resurfacing because of someone's actions. The skeletons are going to dance out of the closet, and what's funny is I feel like whoever this person is to you, they are trying to get your skeletons to dance out, but you don't have any in there. You've already let them run free. They're roaming around. This person still has skeletons. So in trying to wake the dead, they're invoking their own shit. Something that they laid to rest in their own life is coming up. It's weird because I'm seeing a skeleton sleeping in the closet, like a long slumber. This is dead and gone. It's just a fake skeleton. And then all of a sudden, because of this, it's like, oh, what's going on? All right, it's time to come out. And it starts peeking out of the door. And it's like, all right, here I come. Someone's got a monster in their closet. It's coming out. Just saying. Amidst the whispers of the dead, where mysteries are spread, what should have been gone still here remains. There's something that should have been dead and buried. Should be over with. Should be done with, but it isn't. And it's dancing out of someone's closet. Anyways, love you guys. Peace.